everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Happy Father's Day, happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I'm just chilling here, driving, drinking some coffee as usual. And we're gonna do a little bit of a morning vlog, have a little bit of a conversation about some feedback that I've been getting back lately. Well, I've always gotten feedback like this from time to time, but I noticed in the last week since bringing into HTCU 11, because I've been pumping out some videos, that I've noticed 3 or 4 comments saying that the reviews, when it comes to doing speaker tests, aren't fair, they aren't right, it's unprofessional. Well, I want to say this right here and right now. I never claimed to be a professional. I'm an average guy who likes technology, especially when it comes to smartphones. Okay, never claimed to be a professional. I wouldn't do that. In fact, a lot of my homework and education in this area comes from a lot of you. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that this all began by pure accident. And I continued to just go down that road, to go on this journey and learn while making mistakes. Have I gotten better at it? Sure, because that comes with time. That comes with dedication. That comes, again, from the support of all of you and what I've learned from all of you and my own homework. And on this journey, I've changed it up here and there, and some of what I do, I keep it the same. But take in mind, I'm open-minded and I listen, and I hear and I read your feedback. Okay? And when I say I hear, you're saying, well, how do I hear it? Well, because through your feedback, I can actually hear it. Because I open my mind to that. And the majority of time for what I'm putting out, the positive feedback that comes back from all of you keeps this going in what I do. And if there's things that I don't do or I don't cover when it comes to reviewing smartphones and during the reviewing process, which right now is the HTCU 11, then you can go and check out other YouTubers who are doing the opposite of what I'm doing. Like, I don't do a lot of full reviews or that end final review, but other YouTubers, especially the ones that I'm connected with, you'll find them doing that. I will cover different areas. From time to time, I'll do something like that. I'll cover accessories. But the one thing I try to do is be honest with integrity and give you the best review that I can, even when making mistakes. And to me, that is real. That is not something that's fake. It's just human in what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that it's going to help you a little bit more in deciding what you're going to pick up, or if you're just interested and intrigued with what I'm covering and you're not picking whatever it is I'm reviewing and how I'm presenting it, maybe you're just watching to watch because you like watching what I upload and put out for the team and for all the viewers that come on by and check it out. What does that have to do with being a professional? Especially when I've never claimed to be a professional. I'm an average guy who loves tech, who loves smartphones, and I do what I do, but I'm no different than you. I put myself out there and I have fun with it, and when I stop having fun, I chill out for a little bit. When it becomes work, I chill out for a little bit. Then I come back sometimes like a rolling thunder, man. I'll kick out 8-9 videos all within 3 or 4 days. And then sometimes you won't see but 2 or 3 in 7, 8, 9 days, whatever. But I work hard at it and I have fun with it. And to tell me that they're not real, that what I'm putting out isn't fair, or isn't professional. Man, what do you think? I don't have a lot of money to have a really nice setup to give you the ultimate. And even then, I would still probably get some feedback, and I would hear or read that it wasn't right or it wasn't fair. Okay, my videos aren't about discrediting anything that I'm reviewing, especially if I'm picking a device over another device. I'm just being honest in my opinion. And I'm going to tell you something. It's all based on my opinion, and you all know that through my experiences. And I would ask that you come in open-minded when you're watching the videos and not so closed to just one specific OEM when it comes to these smartphones. You don't have to like my choices. All I want is to be respected for my opinion like I respect yours. The last feedback that I read that said I was doing the speaker test and it was unprofessional. Hey man, I respect your feedback. I do. I don't even know you, but I respect it and I appreciate you watching. But to say it's not professional, I don't have a lot of money to pour into making the professional video. And even then, like I said, I would probably still get some criticism, which is fine and dandy because I respect that. Criticism helps me get to the next level. But again, you got to come in open-minded. I rewatch these videos, and what I've done when I rewatch the videos, they're pretty darn close to. I try to imagine the person in the video being someone else, like when I'm doing the speaker test. And I'll tell you, it's not too far off from what you're hearing when I'm watching it, when I'm rewatching those videos. I'm not too far off from that. Try to close my eyes and listen, holding these devices in hand, listening to these speaker tests. And this is just one area. There's other areas that I've read this too in the feedback, whether it's app opening, folder opening tests, benchmark tests, which some of you believe in, some of you don't. And I understand that, but I try to meet different crowds and what they want and what they want to see. I can't meet just one crowd. I have to meet them all. The only crowd I haven't met yet is the iPhone crowd here on my Project 13, and at some point that's going to happen. Okay, it will happen. But for the most part, I try to meet everybody's needs when it comes to what I bring in. Now, when rewatching, closing my eyes and hearing, it's really darn close. A lot of you, what you're saying in the feedback comes pretty darn close to what's really going on in the real here when I'm doing let's just say the speaker test. Visually, when doing display tests or reviews, that's kind of hard sometimes to get that exact, but you can at least see somewhat of what I'm trying to point across, whether I'm testing an IPS over an AMOLED display. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of see what's going on there. Performance tests, they can change up. I'm giving you an overview. And all I want from you is to be open-minded to what I or others are trying to present, to give you just a little bit of something to go on, to add to everything else that you're going to, as far as homework, to add to the list of what you're making to what you want to bring in. That's all that is. Yeah, it's not going to be exactly perfect in what you want. I understand that. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. But it's a little something of what we can do to put out there for all of you. And for me, personally, it doesn't hurt me, but it bothers me that you're not open-minded enough to understand that this is what we do, and what we do can only go so far in helping. The rest is up to you. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to add a little something to meet that list, and hopefully it'll help you bring in what you want to bring in. Do you think the reviewing process that I do is unfair? Do you think it's unprofessional? And maybe I shouldn't even ask that question, because you know what? Again, I'm not a professional. I'm a student that's just standing up in front of the class and giving you what I've learned on my own. That's all I'm doing. I'm standing before you and saying, hey, this is what I've gotten out of this. Check it out. And hopefully that helps. But to me, when I get feedback like that, and I won't be able to ever stop it, I understand that. And send it in. Send it in. That's fine. I'll respect that. But I ask that you become a little more open-minded to what's being done here and how it's being presented, and what a lot of us who are using these devices every day in pocket and bringing to you, taking the time to send, give out 5, 6, 7, 8 videos on one device, which you're not going to get from the big boys up there. You're not going to get that many videos. Okay, you're not. When we're giving you that many videos, we're really doing our best to help you come to a decision in what you're going to pick up and what you're going to spend your hard-earned money on. That doesn't take professionality. That just takes someone who cares about his team, the viewers, the channel, and what they're putting out, the content that they're creating. That's what I'm doing. It's because I do hope at the end of the day you end up with something cool, that I was a part of that. Or if you decided not to, because there was something in there that was said or you watched and you knew it was legit and you asked and I gave you back information to go on that helped you not go that route, that you went a different route. Be open-minded when watching the videos. Please. I know what I put out is pretty darn close to what's really going on here in the real life, in my real life, through my experiences with my devices. It is pretty darn close. Okay, maybe just a little bit. And I've said that when I'm doing a speaker test, it's always going to sound a little better over on my side than it will when you're listening to it through watching the video. But you can still, even when I rewatch, it's still pretty darn close. Not kidding you. And there's a lot of other tests I do that's going to give positive and negative feedback. But trust me, I play with these devices a lot. And a lot of times what I put up, whether it's battery life, performance, it's pretty much what it is. But we all do different things with our devices, and that's what can change it up a little bit. That's your responsibility in checking out other reviews, whether they're written or on video, and putting it all together and making that checklist. Check it off. Check it off. Hey, I've read this and that. I've watched this and that. Man, I've spent a few hours or a few days or a few weeks or a few months, and now I'm ready to move on what I'm going to pick up, because all of my homework gathered into one big ball has come together, and now I have my decision. And I hope that I was a part of that ball. Okay, excuse my analogies. I don't know where they come from. Sometimes I laugh at myself. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave some information down below. Join in this conversation. God bless. Continue to have a happy and great weekend. Again, happy Father's Day. I'm out. Peace. Thanks for being a part of my Project 13, because you are my Project 13.